Hello and welcome back to Tinker Talks Guns. So I recently got my 9mm Flobert shotgun, something I've wanted for quite a while in a semi-committed sort of way, and just never the right time, the right finances, etc. And then Ben very nicely sent me one when he got a new one, so thank you, Ben. The issue is that while 9mm Flobert ammo was never inexpensive, it has recently gotten a lot more expensive. It's about $1 a shot now. And that's an awful lot for what you get because you're shooting a 1/4 ounce of shot at 600 feet per second. It's not much. Now, I deal with a lot of weird old cartridges that are not all that economical to purchase. And my usual thing for those is simply to reload them. Except 9mm Flobert is a rim fire. So reloading this is problematic at best. And at worst, maybe not doable. But I was examining the bolt for the 9mm Flobert, and I noticed there's this little dimple right in the middle of the breech face. And I thought, that breech face is removable. You simply remove a screw and it comes right out, exposing the firing pin, which is this weird centered firing pin that's hinged off to the side. It's an odd way of doing it, but it works. And I thought to myself, how hard would it be to replace that firing pin with a center fire firing pin and bore out right where that lovely little dimple is, right in the center? Because it's not going to be a big enough hole to cause a problem with the Flobert case. Under pressure, there's just not that much pressure. And I could have a center fire miniature shotgun shell. Now, the obvious candidate, well, it's 9mm Flobert, right? So, the obvious candidate is to modify 38 Special to fit the chamber. You may note a slight problem. 9mm Flobert is not 9mm because of course it isn't. Nobody tells the truth about caliber. The actual front of the cartridge is 0.320 inches. The base is 0.335 to 338. Neither of those is 9mm, because of course it isn't. 38 Special is 0.370 to 0.375. It's not going to fit. So that was disappointing for about 15 seconds, and then I thought, what is about that size? What is about that size is 3220. The rim size is only a couple thousandths of an inch smaller than the rim on the Flobert. The base is also very, very close to the same size. And the top, because this is a somewhat bottlenecked-ish cartridge, is 0.315 outside diameter compared to the 0.317 outside diameter of the 7mm Flobert. Got an eyelash in my eye. So this looks like a perfect donor cartridge for a center fire version of the 9mm Flobert. You can see what's coming. So, when I am feeling a little better and she who must be obeyed will allow me to work in my own shop, there's going to be some stuff happening. One of which is going to be coming up with a custom die to resize these to match the profile of the 9mm Flobert. Yes, they'll be a little shorter. So what? Not a big deal. and then a little judicious work on the bolt, and a little judicious work with with various tools like the lathe. And maybe, just maybe, I will have a center fire option for my 9mm Flobert. That would be pretty cool. Anyway, still not entirely well yet. So this is going to be a short one, more of a teaser than anything else. And but a heads up on an upcoming project. There's also more in the works with the 9mm Flobert shotgun right now. As you may recall, the stock was sort of ludicrously short for me. I'm dealing with that once I'm, not sick. So, as I say, there's your preview of things to come. I'd like to shout out to my supporters on Patreon, very much a shoestring operation, and your contributions help more than you know. I'd also like to thank channel benefactors, those individuals and businesses who have contributed to the channel in innumerable ways and really help make this work. So, that's it for this time. There will be more videos coming soon as my condition improves. And until then, stay safe, take care, and I'll talk to you again real soon.